SphereOnlines.com, SphereOnlines.com. This is a poster requested review. Another one requested by Cougar8. Cougar8 requested a candy review video. So let's put this camera down here. Poster requested review by Cougar8. So he asked for a few different candies. Unfortunately, Cougar, I couldn't find whatchamacallit. I looked, I unfortunately couldn't find it. I'm sorry. I looked in a few places. I've even asked the sales girl, do you have the whatchamacallit candy bar? She looked at me like I had two heads. It's not for lack of try, but I did try to get it for you. We're probably going to start out with one of the most famous candy bars of the world, the Snickers bar. Well known with the NFL commercials, the Snickers bar. And first you could see, I really like the wrapping on this bar. It's got the nice brown against the blue text with the Snickers. I think that's really eye-catching, so it catches your eye. As you can see, all the delicious caramel in there, and nougat and nuts. It's good. The only thing with this candy bar is it's really rich. It's good. It's a good candy bar. Like I said, it's really rich. You really can't have much of it, but overall it's good. It's got a good, deep taste to it. The nougat stands out at you. There's really not much of a caramel taste. It's good. Really taste the nuts in there. It's a good candy bar. The next one we're going to review is the Butterfinger bar. Probably best known by Bart Simpson and all the Butterfinger commercials that he's done, and all the spots on the Simpsons with the Butterfinger bar. Again, I like the packaging on this one. It really stands out at you. The only thing was it breaks apart easily. It's really a flaky candy bar. It breaks apart. It's good though. What I would recommend definitely do is put this candy bar. What I would recommend doing is putting this candy bar in the freezer before consumption, then eating it, and sucking on it. Like I said, it's good, but it breaks apart. Good though. Next candy bar I'm going to review is the Dove bar. Good candy bar. Again, the packaging gets you. It's got the nice, blue here against the dark brown, so the packaging really hits you. Good thing is it comes in little pieces you could break off. It's probably one of the biggest features of this candy bar. Comes in little pieces you could just break off like that. And they're actually each stamped with the Dove on here, which I think is pretty cool. Wow. Rich. Just way too rich. It's good, but you just get that shock of chocolate. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's way, way too rich. Kind of like the Snickers bar. You can't have too much of it. Same way with this Dove bar. This is probably one of the richest candy bars out there on the market that I ever saw. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good, but just way over the. It gets sickening after a while. Over the top. I mean, you can only really have a little. And the next candy I'm going to go ahead and review is going to be the Milky Way bar. This is actually a Milky Way caramel bar. You know, it's a good candy bar. I like it. You know, I definitely like the caramel. It's basically why I bought it. They had regular Milky Ways, but I saw the caramel and that, you know, attracted me. And of course the packaging, that's really nice with the brown and the green. So. You can definitely see the caramel in there. Wow. Way too much caramel. I mean, that's the first thing to hit you. Way too much caramel. Again, very, very rich. But I mean, the caramel is just way over the top. I probably would not recommend the caramel one. The regular Milky Way is pretty good, but the caramel, I mean, just way overload of caramel. Next one is Nestle's Baby Ruth bar. You know, definitely the packaging hits you again on this one with the red against the silver and the blue. And you can clearly see the nuts in here, which is you know, good. You can see the nuts are studded around here. A lot of peanuts. I would compare this a lot to a Snickers bar because it's got the nougat, it's got the nuts and the caramel. But the thing I like about the Baby Ruth is it's not as rich as the Snickers bar. The Snickers bar was just way over the top. It had a really rich, dark chocolate coating. Where this, I mean, you can see the chocolate's good, but it doesn't hit you. You know, it doesn't hit you like the Snickers bar does. I think this is probably one of my favorites. Now, this next actually candy I'm going to try is something I saw when I was at the store. I know it's not a candy bar. It's Skittles. They're actually new. Skittles blended. They actually blend a couple flavors. Melon and berry, strawberry lime, cherry tropical, mango lemonade, and watermelon apple. I figured that was something interesting to throw in here. I know it's technically not a candy bar, but I mean, this is my review, so I'm going to put in what I want for the most part. So let's go ahead and try these. They're new, so we're going to see how they're, you know, judged to the regular Snickers. I mean, the regular Skittles. I'm sorry. Wow. Wow. These are good. I would say definitely the first thing that hits you is the flavor of the candy. Like this one right here is the strawberry lime. It's got the nice hard candy shell on it. And right away when you bite into it, after you get through that shell, I mean, there's just strong strawberry and lime flavor. Really good. Like I said, I know it's technically not a candy bar, but I'm glad I picked these up, and I'm glad I threw them in the review. You know, going back through the candies, you know, the Butterfinger was good, a little bit strong on the peanut butter flavor. You have to be a peanut butter lover for that one. The Snickers, just over the top. They're very overbearing. I mean, you can have a Snickers bar maybe if you haven't had a candy in a while, because it really, you know, hits you. If you're looking for something comparable to a Snickers, I would definitely go for this Baby Ruth. It's got a lot of the same flavor contrasts as Snickers, but it's not as overpowering. The chocolate, you know, they use is not as rich. You know, but I definitely have to say that I had to pick a favorite candy out of all these I reviewed. First would be the Baby Ruth, and then I think definitely these Skittles come into play, even though, you know, technically it's not a, you know, technically not a candy bar. I really like it. You know, the Dove bar probably has to be on the bottom of my list. You know, if you're looking for something rich like that, I mean, I would definitely go for the Snickers bar. You know, the Dove is just basically pure chocolate. It's just, you know, like I said, it's a little bit sickening. I mean, I'm glad that they make them in that little bars where you can break off. Because, I mean, you know, you can't eat a whole thing of the Dove. It's too sickening. Same way with the caramel Milky Way. Just too much of the caramel. You know, after a while, you eat some of these candies, they get sickening. That's why, you know, my favorite would, you know, again, have to probably be the Baby Ruth. If you're looking for a candy bar, if you're looking for some kind of regular, you know, new candy to try, I would definitely try these Skittles blended. You know, the different flavor contrasts compared to, you know, a rich, thick chocolate bar. And the good thing about these is they really don't, you know, melt or anything, so you can keep them out, you know, in your car or wherever, and it won't, you don't have any problems. Whereas these, you know, chocolate-based candy bars, if I put them out in the heat for a little while, and they get, you know, they get kind of funny, they melt. But I mean, there's my candy review, boys. I hope you all enjoyed it. You know, that's BearLions.com and that's Garage.com. Peace, boys.